Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture video. In the computer networks application layer, we're going to discuss about the DNS. In the application layer, we have going to discuss the basic concepts of application layer using in the computer networks. We start with the DNS here. So uh, DNS nothing but the dynamic method of dynamic DNS. DDNS is a method of automatically updating a name server in the DNS. So as IP address change frequently, the domain name must be remapped in the DNS. So here we can have the local name and domain name and host name. In this picture, look at this DDNS. DNS is present in the toppermost here. So converted to by the DNS and IP address, so gets updated in the DDNS. So local name and domain name, host name converted to and IP address gets updated by DNS. So here the DNS is here. The pooled are dynamic. Here static and dynamic, we have the having the IP address permanent address we can have. This is static and will be changing, ever changing is a dynamic thing. So here pooled and dynamic. So 192.168.24.5, it is a permanent one. It is a, we cannot change this IP address. So using in the pooled. The dynamic we can call as it's ever changing. It will be a 0.5 or 0.99, 0.16 or 0.211. Likewise, it will be extended. So importance of this IP address is equal to the internet client server and server DNS. So here 62.128.128.13. So 194.204.159.1 is here. So in this we can have the internet 1 2 and 3 4 is a client to server. So client server is HTTP server DNS, which is equal to the dipole.com, which is nothing but have the sample IP address here, 128.120.13. So likewise here the server IP address will be changed based upon the system we are using. So server DNS is different, the server HTTP is different. So this is a static and dynamic value we are describing here. Coming to this point, we having the existing DNS system available in the computer networks. So the DNS translates domain name to the IP address. So query and answer, example.com 1.2 DNS server here. So DNS translate domain names to IP address and the exact value can be updated here. Then proposed system, we can have the dynamic DNS comes into play when internet user cannot afford a static IP address from ISP. So it enables to update the DNS server. So according to this DNS thing, we have the internet user can be afford a static IP address and from the other things. Then next we are discussing about the working of DDNS. Before that we have the working, what are the proposed is to update the DNS server every time. So next thing is working. We are coming to the working of DDNS. There are yellow color denotes your IP address and hello, I have changed the IP address, what is the current IP address and diplomas now, and what is the send your name. Then actually we have the this kind of internet access here. So DHCP server allowing IP address and DDNS server allowing these kinds of things. So what is the current IP address? Share your, it is my thing. In this working of DDNS, we can have the server nostril and other values here. So from this working of DDNS, the internet will be connected to the server with the help of a client and some values. The here 8 denotes the change the IP address to some value to 1.2. So in this we can have the values here. Future scope of DDNS is next. We are discussed about the DDNS structure and how it's working, how the IP is changing. We are talking about the future scope of the DDNS is DNS. We are in our topic we are having discussing about the DDNS. The technology should be amended or replaced so it to preserve its benefits while removing its attendant risk. So here we can have the things, the drawbacks we are talking about the DNS. It can be leave your network more vulnerable to attack if you have secured properly. This is about the DDNS. We are discussing the unit 5. Thanks for watching this lecture video. Thank you.